Our good mate, Anthony Carl Higgins. Thank you so much for your question. Hand on heart, do you believe we have enough to stay up without any business in January? I do, even if it's scraping 17th, and that's good enough for me this season. Invest in the summer and kick on to bigger things. So get your comments in the section below, guys. Do you think we have enough this season to sustain in the English Premier League, the top division of English football? I'm really interested to hear what you think on that. My personal perspective, I do think we've got enough. I think we've shown it for the first half of the season. You know, we're 12th, and we've got to take it realistically, guys. It's been a wonderful season so far. Yeah, we've taken some heavy defeats. We've taken some probably unexpected defeats. And the game at the weekend was a little bit maybe of an eye-opener for a lot of fans. You know, we've beaten a lot of teams in and around us for the majority of the season, really. And that was the first game where you thought, right, okay, we've been really done over there by a team below us, a team who've won one game in 15, 0 in 9. That's a bit of a reality check. And I think it was a bit of a reality check for a lot of fans. But this isn't, you know, with respect to all these clubs, this isn't a game against Wigan. This isn't a game, you know, against Wickham or those sort of teams, you know, where we're expected to win. These are games probably where we're expected to lose based on the transfer value and calibre of the squad. So do I think we've got enough? I personally do. I'd be really interested to hear what you guys say. Please don't be offended as well if I don't read out your comments. I've got so many comments to go through. Jake Seddon, Click and Rodrigo aren't good enough at the moment, mate. Need someone solid in there. Slow Steady Steve comes out with a really good comment. It depends on injuries, and I think that's a big point. Injuries and COVID-19, which is going to be a prevalent part of our lives for the coming future, isn't it? So that's going to affect footballers, and football has been available. Yes, we have enough to stay up this year without business. Buying in Jan would mean inflated prices. Best to wait until summer. Completely agree with Anthony, says Guy Robertson. I think we do. Like you said, we'll scrape it. We need more depth, says Sam Guel. Comes in and says totally yes. 12th without a patched up defence, and that's key as well, guys. You know, we've had 11 centre-back combinations now. You know, we see Liverpool still going into meltdown about not having Virgil van Dijk. You know, look at the calibre of players we've had out at the back. And yeah, we've conceded goals. But, you know, if we had the likes of Koch, Llorente, who was starting week in, week out, Ayling on the right, Dallas on the left, I do think there needs to be another left back, not Dallas. And that's no disrespect to Stuart Dallas. I think we need a natural-sided left back for that position. You know, a left-footed left back, essentially. I believe we should be able to stay up. Believe in Bielsa. We need a centre midfielder majorly, and I think it's a big point as well. There's a lot of talk about Pulga, who is my sort of he's my pick. He's my cherry pick, Pulga. I think he would be a really good acquisition. I think the market value for him at this moment in time, because he's not getting games, he's not getting into the Fiorentina side at all. He's got no recognition there. I think it would be a good value for him. But it's really interesting what we've seen today from Sport Witness, who've come out and said Leeds are willing to put 25 million down. We hear this every single window, guys. We hear Sport Witness, we hear Football Insider. I'm sure they've come up with some great things in the past, and this is what sustains the rumour mill, isn't it? You know, these sort of sources. HITC, you know, all these companies who were there for rumours, and they do very well on that, you know. But is it backed up? Are they getting it from somewhere, or is it just sort of causing a stir from people like me coming on here and causing a stir and saying, you know, look at Pulga, should we be going after him? It's a little bit of stimulus, isn't it? Really think we need a creative, gritty centre midfielder, says Joe. And I think that is key. Lewis Kaywood sort of coming in here. Connor, serious question. Would Forshaw improve that midfield? 100% he would. Press resistant. Press resistant. That is what Leeds United do not have. Calvin Phillips is not press resistant. Matthias Klick is not press resistant. Adam Forshaw is a press resistant midfielder. You know, a press resistant midfielder is essentially someone who can alleviate pressure. You know, they will go forward with the ball and they will deal with the pressure from the opposing man. They can do that. They can do that and they can move forward. They're direct. Look at Calvin Phillips when he gets the ball. It's all about economically passing it. It's moving the ball on consistently. And Calvin Phillips does that extremely well. But it's all about moving the ball on very quickly and making those patterns of play more accessible for our forward players. He is not press resistant. Okay, we've seen that when he's been pickpocketed, numerous times by Eze, who always sticks out to me in that centre attacking midfield role in the Championship.